A very good day to all of you. Today in this video, I shall be teaching you the poem Past, Present, Future by Emily Bronte. In this poem, the poet addresses a child and asks him to tell her about the past, the present, and the future. To which the child responds in childlike terms. But his simple words convey deep meanings about what the past, the present, and the future are to human beings. Now, before we begin with the poem, let us first have some knowledge about the poetess Emily Bronte. Emily Bronte was born on the 30th of July 1818 in England. She was an English novelist and poet who is best known for her only novel, Wuthering Heights, which is now considered a classic of English literature. She wrote poems under her pseudonym Alice Bell. Now, the meaning of pseudonym is a name that is used by somebody, especially a writer, instead of his real name. Let us first recite the poem. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. An autumn evening, soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Tell me, what is the present hour? A green and flowery spray, where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount and fly away. And what is the future, happy one? A sea beneath a cloudless sun, a mighty, glorious, dazzling sea, stretching into infinity. Now that we have read the poem, let us go ahead in understanding each of these stanzas. Now let us understand the first stanza. Tell me, smiling child, what the past is like to thee. Here the poet is asking a question to the smiling child. What is the question? What the past is like to thee. Now, thee is an Old English word which means you. To which the child replies, an autumn evening, soft and mild, with a wind that sighs mournfully. Now, the meaning of the word sighs means to take deep audible breaths, as someone takes in weariness, means when someone is tired, or these deep audible breaths can also be taken when someone experiences a relief from pain or distress. Now here the child is looking back at the past, which he is describing as an autumn evening that is soft and mild, which is referring to his good old memories. Now the sad sighing of the wind shows us that there is a mixture of feeling of sadness as well as happiness when he is thinking about the past, because he wants to experience the past once again. The second stanza. Tell me, what is the present hour? Now this time the poet asks the child to tell her what the present hour means to him, to which the child answers that it is a green and flowery spray. Here the word spray refers to the branch of the flower, where a young bird sits gathering its power to mount, meaning to gradually increase or rise and fly away. Now, the green flowery branch indicates the present hour, that the present hour is like the time of spring, which is a season of growth and development. The young bird that is preparing for a flight symbolizes how the present will lead to the time in future. The young bird prepares to fly, just as all of us prepare to head towards the future. So we can say that the present hour is actually a happy hour, as it is a time that leads us to the future. The third stanza. In the third stanza, the poet finally asks the happy child what the future is to him, to which the child says that the future seems to be like a sea underneath a cloudless sun. The sea here is described as mighty, glorious, and dazzling, which stretches into infinity. Infinity means something that is unlimited or endless. So the infinite sea symbolizes endless opportunities and possibilities. So the future that the child sees is very exciting and full of infinite possibilities. The central idea of the poem is the child's definition of different periods of time, which is presented in the form of a dialogue between the poetess and the child. With this, we come to the end of the poem Past, Present, Future by Emily Bronte. Thanks for watching. Bye and take care.